So as you will see, that's just my boyfriend in the background there, but we went shopping. I've got some bits from Superdrug. I looked in New Look and I tried on 3 different dresses, but the sleeves were too like short. They were like cap sleeves. I prefer longer sleeves now. Also, if you can hear my door, for some reason I think it's not like flush with the door frame, so it like makes a noise when I've got my window open because the wind blowing through. But anyway, yeah, so I prefer longer sleeves now. I don't think New Look is like for me anymore. When I was younger, I used to love all the stuff in there, or I don't know if they've just not got good stuff in at the minute or lately. I much prefer like Matalan, or even like Asda or Asda Living, Tesco, Morrison's. I just said Matalan, sometimes Primark, that kind of thing. But yeah, New Look, not so much my thing anymore. I'm going to show you what I got from I'm going to just pull things out at random and then I'll tell you how much each thing costs like at the end. So, first things that I'm pulling out of the bag, there should be 2 of these, and it's these fresh body sprays from Superdrug. They usually, I think it's 2 for £7, but now they're like £2 something each. This one is citrus, apple and peony. I use these for work, just because they're cheap. They're like I say, £2 something each, or sometimes they have an offer on where it's like I think it might be 3 for £7 actually. But yeah, I use these for work just because they're cheap and I don't want to use like my real perfumes for it. Then I've been having trouble with my wisdom tooth. All of these 3 have come through okay. This one for years, since I was a teenager, or when they started coming through really, like late teenage years, early adulthood, because that's when they come through, isn't it? Flap of skin there, food gets stuck under it and it like inflames, and then I have to have antibiotics and it goes down, and it's inflamed again now at the minute, and I'm touching wood that I don't, my bedside table's wood, that I don't have to have some more antibiotics for it. I don't really want to have the tooth out because the dentist was saying you can have complications with it, and you can also have like one of them being paresthesia of like your jaw and stuff, or your tongue, which means like it'll go numb, you won't be able to feel it because you'll have nerve damage. So I'm like, ha, great. I've read online that clove oil is supposed to be good for it. Can you see? So this says, do not use undiluted on the skin, always dilute in a carrier oil, avoid contact with the eyes. If the product does go into the eye, wash with sterile fluid for at least 15 minutes, both inside and out. Blah blah blah. Do not apply to irritated or broken skin. Sensitivity occurs, discontinue use. It also says for external use only, but I've heard that you can like dilute it and then like use it as a mouthwash. It was in the dental care section as well, so how can it only be for external use if your mouth is like internal? Unless it means like, because that is internal, I don't know. Anyway, clove oil is supposed to be good for it. Smells quite nice anyway. So I just googled it, and apparently a carrier oil to use with clove oil would be coconut oil or olive oil. So there you go. And apparently you have to put 1 teaspoon of the carrier oil in, and then 3 to 5 drops of the clove oil. Take it on a cotton wool bod or a clean finger, put it on the affected area. Don't come into shot. My boyfriend just got out of the shower. Put it on the affected area, leave it for about 15 minutes-ish, and then rinse it out, but don't swallow it. And then I also just picked up this, it's Aura Gel, and it is rapid toothache relief. It says it can be used to rapidly relieve the pain caused by a broken tooth or a tooth that may require a filling for direct application to the source of toothache. It's got benzocaine 10% in, so I got that. I got my face washes. So I got my refreshing facial wash from Simple. It's the gel face wash, and then the purifying gel wash, which is 5% witch hazel and zinc. That's supposed to be oil busting for shine free and clear skin. I use this one every once in a while, or like once or twice a week really, because it's like exfoliating, so it has exfoliating beads in, and then I use this one most of the time. Then I've got myself a couple of concealers. So I've got my trusty old friend that I always use, the Lasting Perfection Concealer by Collection, in the shade 3 Ivory, because I am pale. And then I saw that they've done a new one, which is the Ultra Cover Concealer. It's the Lasting Perfection Ultra Cover Concealer. It says XL applicator and lasts up to 16 hours. And this one has different shades, so it has like warm, cool and neutral, and I got 3N. I tried them on my hand. I have figured this out before with the True Match foundation when I used to wear foundations, that I'm a neutral shade. I think you can tell by your veins apparently if they're like blue or green under the skin, but the cool looked way too pale on me, and the warm obviously looked too warm on me, but the neutral looks okay. So I got 3N in Ivory Neutral. but if I can open it and show you, it's got like a bigger applicator, but it's supposed to be more coverage than the normal one, so I'll try that because I use this one usually underneath my eyes, but this might be better because my dark circles annoy me sometimes, so that might cover them better. And then the last thing that I got from Superdrug is the Self Tan Express Mousse, and it's by So Late, which is a Superdrug brand. I got it in medium, and I got this because I get sick of putting, I'll show you the one that I usually use. The one that I usually use is this Self Tan Foaming Water in medium, but you have to put it on overnight, and that really annoys me. That I have to like, because you have to like sit so you're not knocking it and stuff, because like I'll show you on my knee, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but like there's a patch where it's like missing because I must have been resting on my knee with my leg or something when I was sitting, so it's like rubbed the tan off that area. Whereas this, if you put it on and you only have to leave it on for an hour before you wash it off, you can leave it on up to 3 hours, it says no more than 3, then I'll be able to just pop it on before I have like a shower in the morning on a weekend or whatever, and then I'll have tan legs. I'm going to test it next weekend. But it also says for face and body, coconut fragrance, pineapple extract results in 1 hour. I'll read to you. It says directions for use, best results, exfoliate before use, apply evenly to dry, cleanse skin, blah blah blah. Leave on for 1 hour before rinsing off to achieve a light to medium glow. Leave on for longer to achieve a darker shade. It is not recommended to leave this product on for more than 3 hours. After rinsing, your tan will continue to develop and deepen for up to 8 hours. Reapply as and when required to top up your tan. So, this is the one that I usually use. Like I say, the Tan Foaming Water. That's usually £4 something, and it's one of like the best tans that I've found. And then this one as well. I think you get it cheap. Some of these products I did get cheaper because I've got a Superdrug card. But yes. So I'll tell you all the prices. Excuse those dogs barking outside. So the dental gel, $3.99. The detox one was $5.95. These Layering Labs were $2.49 each. This was $4.99. Concealer, how do I tell which one's which here? Ultra Cover, Lasting Perfection, I think. They're both $4.99 anyway, actually. Oh no, they're not. So one of these is $4.99, I think it's this one. And then the long lasting one, the Ultra Cover and long lasting one is $4.49. It might be the other way around, I'm not sure, I can't really tell on the receipt. I got on Mum eyebrow pencil, that was $7.99. The clove oil was $2.99. And then the So Late was $3.98. But apparently that was half price, so it should be £6 something. So usually this one is £4 something, and this one's usually £6 something. I'm assuming from the receipt, I think I've read it right. But it was $3.98. Did I save anything with my Superdrug card? I saved $5.48 because some of the things did say like the normal price and the price with the Superdrug card. And then I got one random thing from Boots, which is the Nivea cleansing milk. And where's the receipt for that? I might have put it away already, but I'm going to assume it's not that expensive because it's only Nivea. So that is everything that I got.